Fala galerinha do YouTube, firmeza, MANOSEIFER na área para mais um gameplay de Game of Thrones. E se você não é inscrito no canal, já aproveita, já se inscreve aí no canal, já deixa aquele like no vídeo, deixa seu comentário, beleza? Não se esqueça de clicar nos sininhos aí para receber as atualizações. E sem mais delongas, vamos começar o episódio 6. E a nossa protagonista de hoje é a Daenerys Targaryen. Eles podem viver no meu mundo ou morrer no antigo. Então vamos lá. Só lembrando, para quem acompanha a série, que Game of Thrones não tem nada fácil, né? Então, cada escolha é difícil, é múltipla escolha, né? Então, se prepara que a hora que você acha que tá dando certo, tá dando errado.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Ludd tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're weak, just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Take this traitor away.
Nossa, isso aí faz tempo que aconteceu, hein? Eu não tô entendendo por que que tá mostrando essa parte aí. Provavelmente vai azedar alguma coisa aí agora, né?
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
Nossa, isso aí foi na primeira parte. É, isso já é mais recente. Coitado, morreu, mano. Já ajudando.
We make for the North Grove.
E será que a gente vai achar hoje o North Grove?
Let me save your life and our house.
É, ele morreu, mano. Coitado.
Iron from
O
ice,
Jon
brother.
Snow, mano.
Iron from ice.
Essa parte aí foi triste, mano. O cara morreu defendendo a casa. Ah, ainda bem que eles conseguiram fugir dos Walkers.
Gods.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet.
Vamos ver aqui.
The North Grove,
Dragão de Gelo.
beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon.
The Ice Dragon.
É, cadê o Ice Dragon? O que é isso aqui?
The Forest of Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees.
Ah,
Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found
só não
it?
cai da árvore, né?
Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
I found it, Sylvie. Right under the eye of the ice dragon. Just like it says on the map. You hear that? Hey? It must be close.
É, o cara tá no bico
I
do
hope you're
corvo.
right. I don't know how much further he can go.
Vixe. Que
We
barulho
need
foi
to
esse?
keep moving.
Nossa, velho.
His wound is getting worse.
It burns. It burns like all 7 elves combined.
Nossa, mano. Tá mostrando a costela do cara, velho.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
Sylvie would never stand for it. She'd never leave you behind.
Which is why it'll have to be you, Garrett. I mean this, Garrett. If I'm gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her.
Vixe, mano.
I know she's stubborn and proud, but she's a good person.
Stop talking like that. You're not gonna die.
If I do, though, she's still my little sister. And if I'm not around to protect her, I need to know there's someone who can.
What are
Eu
you doing?
protejo, mas
I
eu vou deixar você
found
morrer?
nightshade.
Você é louco?
It's
Só no
poisonous,
doce?
but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Vamos lá ajudar. Vamos lá ajudar que nós ajuda. Segura. Agora levanta. Ixi. É um lobo, mano.
See this?
É um lobo gigante.
Claw marks.
Whatever made this must be enormous. Gods.
Eita. Bom, pelo menos tá com o bucho cheio, né? Aparentemente.
It's been torn apart. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
É, tá com o bucho cheio, tá bom. O que mais que tem aqui? Eita. Ah, é um urso, velho. Ixi, o cara vai morrer, velho.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cutter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Resistência? Ixi, o cara... Mano, não vai morrer não, velho. Olé! Olé! Ixi! Olé! Ai, pelo amor de Deus! Ai! Salva ele, mano! Ai! Ai, vai, mano! Ufa! As últimas energias do cara foi pra ajudar o Geralt. Ixi, o urso... Ah, o urso sabe nadar. Ele vai voltar. Nossa, a ferida dele tá feia mesmo, mano. Isso é louco.
7 hells.
E a espada... Ah, ele pegou a espada de volta.
Come on!
Tá escuro, mano. Tem certeza que você quer entrar aí? Ixi. esse fogo azul aí, mano.
You were right, Garrett.
Putz,
This
eles
has to
acharam,
be the
mano.
North Grove.
Oh, finally. Look at this place.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
É. Só não gostei desse fogo azul aí, tá estranho, mano. Por que o fogo tem que ser azul? Tudo bem que é Game of Thrones, né? Mas. Podia ser o fogo amarelo normal. Mas aqui tem coragem. Aí, vamos pras cabeças. Essa parte tá meio tensa, hein? Finalmente. Olha, os caras... Ixi, é tudo selvagem. Eita, o urso tá na bota, mano. Ele ficou bravo, hein?
Run! Head for the village!
Help us!
Do something!
Ah, o cara é o corvo lá, velho.
Highvis.
Eita, não, mano. Ixi, vou matar ele.
No!
Garrett! Tell them! Oh.
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
É, vamos ver se deu certo, né? O episódio 6, o Dragão de Gelo. É, vamos ver se o bichão vai aparecer aí mesmo ou só é o título, né? Eita, King's Landing. Vamos lá pra King's Landing sofrer mais um pouquinho. Essa aí é uma coitada, só se lasca.
I cannot have this kind of behavior among my handmaidens. One of you must answer for it. What were you thinking? My lady, please. She thought? Yes, you escort her in, but you had nothing to do.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize
Tá
how
brava.
precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mirror. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
It was a foolish mistake, Lady Marjorie. We shouldn't have disobeyed you.
At least you're honest about it.
É, tem que puxar o saco um pouco agora, mano.
Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mirror. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this. I'm begging you to tell her the truth!
Sarah, please.
Sneaking me into the party was Sarah's idea.
You liar! Lady Marjorie, please!
Let her speak.
She forced me to come with her.
Mira! How could you?
Você tá mentindo aí, mano?
And you betrayed me!
You brought this on yourself, Sarah. I told you what would happen if we disobeyed Lady Marjorie.
But it was you who disobeyed her!
Pô, você que tava roubando vinho, mano.
You deceitful, treacherous... One day, all of this will catch up to you, Mira. You'll end up with a knife in your back or your head on a spike.
And when that day comes, I'll pray to the Seven for your soul.
That's enough, Sarah. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said enough. Get out of my sight before you make things worse.
Vai.
Oh, such a sweet girl when she came to us. Why
Ô,
would she
Telltale,
lie
dá
to me
jeito
like
aí,
that?
mano. Olha os bagulho aqui, mano, dos produtores aí
Why
na
would she
tela,
betray
zoado,
my
velho.
trust? Perhaps I did something to turn her against me. Oh, I suppose there doesn't have to be a reason. For all the
Eu nem
trouble
tenho o que
you've brought,
responder.
I'm glad you came to me. I think of you as more than just my handmaiden.
É, agora vai puxar o saco por causa da Cersei,
You're
né?
a friend. An ally, even.
You honor me, Lady Marjorie. But I'm merely your humble servant.
We both know that isn't true. I have to distance myself from you for a time.
What? Why?
There are rumors circulating. Stupid lies about you and a murdered Lannister guard. But stupid lies can be dangerous. I can't be associated with this, or with you, until you put it to rest. I hope you understand. When I'm queen, I can help you again. Maybe we can help each other. Until then, be careful, Mira. And goodbye.
Eu não entendi nada. Dispensou ela, não dispensou, ela continua trabalhando. Aí, Telltale. Dá um jeito aí, mano. Tá zoado o bagulho aí na tela, velho. Vai ficar até que hora esse negócio aí? Ah, agora saiu. Tudo bem que os caras que fizeram o jogo quer aparecer, mas não precisa ficar na tela aí 24 horas por dia, mano. Você é louco? Agora, é o que os que sobreviveram.
They're right behind us. Less than half a league.
You were right, my lord.
I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Roderick. Yeah! Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
Just follow my lead.
Ah, tô louco pra virar esses caras do avesso. Calma. Calma.
nothing else. Take them!
Agora.
Kill the Protestants!
Toma na veia. Nossa. É, parceria. Só na... Cadê o grife? Toma no bucho. Não quero pegar o grife, mano.
No griff.
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig. You think this means...
My lord.
Vou deixar o cara vivo, vai. Eu queria acabar com a cara dele, mas...
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is.
Roderick was everything that I'm not. He was shrewd where I'm reckless. He was just. Roderick, he kept this house together through sheer force of will. And my brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not, by the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I know. If I don't become lord, Roderick's sacrifice, everything we went through, will be for nothing.
You'll make Roderick proud. Make your father proud.
If only he could see me now.
Também, né?
We have to go, my lord. Lord Whitehill will be on the march.
Let's move!
Deixa eu pegar esse grife aí, que eu vou virar ele do avesso, mano. Eu podia ter pego os cavalos dos caras, né, mano? Que aí a galera não precisa ficar correndo a pé aí, mano. Você é louco? Bom, vamos ver o que vai aparecer agora, né? Que até agora apareceu a Mira, o Garrett e o Asher. Quem mais que tem na parada aí, que eu me lembre? O Roderick morreu. Só se aparecer Iron Rat agora. Ah lá, falei. Você vai pegando as manhas com o tempo. Isso se já não foi dominada por alguém, né? Tá estranho. Por que o portão tá fechado ainda? Cheguei, mamãe. Mas o Roderick já era.
Roderick! How could this happen? It makes no sense.
He died a hero.
Gregor was a hero. Ethan was a hero. Now Roderick? It means nothing to me.
It was his sacrifice that enabled us to escape.
The last time I saw him, I stormed out of the room.
Talia,
vai, brigou
Mother,
com o cara aí, tá vendo?
Listen to me.
O cara morreu, mano.
We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet! I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea, with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly an army.
Milady, I've seen them twice in battle. I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with and will be more than equal to whatever Lud could muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Ramsay Snow. He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
And with the Lord of House Forrester dead.
I fear she's right. By the terms put forth by the Boltons, we don't have a claim.
Roderick may be dead, but the Lord of House Forrester stands before you. I will lead us in battle. This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our Lord!
É, vamos pras cabeças, mano. Vamos arrebentar tudo.
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion. But this sword has been held by a Forrester lord for centuries. Now, it is yours.
É a espada que o Garrett salvou lá, ó. Aí sim, hein?
All hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
My father never trained me to be a lord. This was supposed to be Roderick's sword, but I was trained to fight. And by the gods, I will defend my father's house to the last breath. House Forrester will prevail this day!
É, vamos elevar o moral. Nada melhor do que elevar o moral do povo. Não é a Long Claw do Jon Snow, mas vai servir. Quem que será que vai aparecer agora? Será que volta pra Mira de novo? Ou vai pro Garrett? Ixi.
He's lying! Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the Foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear. Who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera.
Afogado, mano.
He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have?
Ixi, agora.
If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil. Made from ironwood.
Ou era melhor ter mostrado o mapa? O colar eu acho que tem mais peso, né? Ah,
you trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
Ufa.
My friend is wounded.
Tá vivo ainda? Já era.
He won't live long without our help. Hyvis.
É, ajuda ele.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl?
Solta ela, mano.
Is she a prisoner?
Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josra.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
House Forrester is in great danger. The Boltons are the Wardens of the North now. Ever since Lord Gregor fell at the Twins, the White
What do
Hills
you mean? Since Lord Gregor fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
Ah, eles são bastardos do... Ixi.
Whites.
Gregor wen Fanden Bjonen.
Ih, White Walker. Ué, mas eles entram aí?
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have
amarra
time for
também,
this.
seu
The
folgado.
dead are coming.
Você vai morrer também. Só
I'll
que você
untie her,
controla os
but
bichos.
she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Solta a menina, mano.
Thank you, Garrod.
Of course.
É, mas
There's
agora
something
vamos
wrong
pro
with
pau.
them, Garrod. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Aye.
Ela deu uma outra espada pra ele. Provavelmente essa espada aí ou é feita de aço valeriano, não é feita de Dragon Glass, que é vidro de dragão, né?
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Ixi. Tomara que ela tenha lavado as roupas lá, né, mano?
Break it down. Search the place.
They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Lady Marjorie said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? Who? Who sent the message?
No seal, milady. No sign, neither. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
É, já era. Não dá mais.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
We can't bring Lady Marjorie into this.
What? Why not?
She can't associate with me until I put the rumors about me to rest.
She's worried about rumors. They're going to have our heads.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira?
É, não sei também.
How are we getting out of this one?
Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure out who's behind this. We've managed to get this far, haven't we?
You're right, Lady Mira. But we ain't faced nothing like this. But I don't know how to aid you now.
Calma,
Tell me
mano.
and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Ixi lá.
Who's there?
Olé.
Show yourself,
Eles deram o quê?
or it'll be worse for you.
Ixi. E agora? Menino ou ela? Menino ou ela? Ele vai.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Coitado. Salvou ela, mano. Molequinho é ponta firme, hein? Aquele loadzinho básico. Dá até sono. Vai relaxando enquanto isso. E aí aproveita e não se esquece de se inscrever no canal, hein? Aí, ó, já começou a ação. Você já se inscreveu? Então, vixi, agora azedou mesmo, hein, olha lá. Parece aquela imagem lá do Senhor dos Anéis, as duas torres.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have her to thank it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Olha ele aí, ó, desgraçado. Vou virar esse cara do avesso, se eu conseguir.
Ryan?
Né?
Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Coitado do molequinho.
He's frightened, father. On ya!
Well, Lord, you must not have much faith in this army of yours if you feel the need to hide by my little brother.
You mistake me, Forrester. Ryan is here for your protection, to stop you from being stupid. You see, I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason. I could ram
Já
your
mata eles
gates
aí já,
down
mano.
and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
Oh, this is horse shit. Tell him to fuck off.
Are you truly that blind, Lord? I am the Lord of House Forrester!
Ha! That's funny! He's the fourth Lord Forrester. I've seen in as many moons, Father.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the
eu.
knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
And if I tell you to go fuck yourself?
Look at my fucking army! If you want to die, I'm more than happy to oblige. I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh,
Não vou me entregar, não.
one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick, let me see him. I want to see my brother.
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll never bend the knee to a fucking Whitehill!
You will. Unless you want to end up like Roderick here.
Mano,
You
chega
have
de
an
blá blá
hour.
blá, velho.
I'll be waiting in my camp.
Oh, my lord!
No! No!
Coitado.
I'm sorry, little brother.
É, ele já escapou uma vez da morte, né? Já.
I've buried too many sons.
Maester, take my brother's body. He will join Father and Ethan in the grove.
As you say, my lord. But... forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven.
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No. No, not like this.
Even if you went through with it, Lud would have you killed the moment Gwyn produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have
Agora
to
eu não
kill
quero
them,
mais,
Asher.
mano.
I piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
Aye.
É, isso aí mesmo.
We ride for war!
We ride! Spill their blood! Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead.
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off. That's good, but how? Ludd will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Ludd is wary.
We simply need a ruse to separate him from his army. To get him alone and feeling safe. And there's one way to do that. We tell Ludd exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush. Your pit fighters hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Ludd could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Ludd inside if the whole family is there to sell it.
Eu prefiro emboscada,
Talia and
velho.
Ryan will both be in danger.
Veneno
I
pode
understand
dar
the risks.
zica.
But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Vamos pras cabeças, mano. Vamos matar todo mundo, velho.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
Ah, moleque.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Ludd. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Vixe. O cara só tem 799.000 soldados do lado lá de fora. Mas... esse cara já deu o que tinha que dar já, mano.
Search the area.
Eita, esse cara tá procurando ela.
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
Lord Morgren, please. You have to help me.
Mira Forrester! You're coming with us.
Please, do something.
Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady Marjorie's handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Ufa, mas ele vai querer alguma coisa em
Can I
troca,
take
né?
you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Sim, pra minha casa. Bom, o cara ajudou, né, mano? Então...
The Rivergate.
Nossa, o cara é
Thank
forte,
you.
hein, mano?
The river gate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Minor trouble, Lord Morgren. Nothing I can't deal with.
Of course, I never doubted that. Although those guards did seem quite intent on dragging you off. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the Whitehills. He got exactly what he deserved, and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Getting that decree from Tyrion's chambers, I still wonder how you managed such a feat. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
Do you really think you'll get away with this?
I already have. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira, but it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Ludd will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool if you don't see that.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
Dá uma bica nele, mano. Aí, chuta a cara dele. Aí, vai. Você já matou um, mata dois.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Nossa, velho, coitado.
Duncan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I've got her.
Lady Marjorie will hear of this. She'll have your head!
Lady Marjorie will want nothing to do with you, Mira. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Que cara miserável, mano. O cara ajudou, devia ter fugido, mano. É, aquele bagulho que eu falei, né? As escolhas aqui não é fácil. A hora que você acha que você tá escolhendo o bagulho certo, é a escolha errada. E aí azedou agora. Que já mataram os White Walkers?
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironrath knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fiondan Bjorne Sager ven Svealoden Mopre befastan.
O que aconteceu, mano? Eita lá. Third Eye Raven, Corvo de Três Olhos, agora eu lembrei. Será que é o caminhante branco ou são White Walkers? Eita, é White Walkers. Vai vir bem em cima de mim, olha lá. Toma no bucho, toma flecha nos olhos. Eita, agora encheu de zumbi. Agora é minha vez, hein? Aê, moleque. Esse que é o chefe? Eita, e agora? Olé! Nossa, velho. Olé! Olé! Nossa, velho. Eita, já era, velho. Esse já era, coitado. Pega lá o arco, mano. Vai logo, mano. Aí. Ixi. Eita, o cara voltou, mano.
Oh, God! Finn!
Nossa, coitado, ele voltou, mano. Poxa, é grande, hein? Essa cabeça. Nossa. Isso não mata ele não, mano. Vai logo, velho. Tira esse bagulho daí. Aí, agora sim. Voltou ao normal. Cê é louco? Ah, coitado do Finn. Morreu 2 vezes, mano.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Agora ele
You fought well
vai descansar em
for a
paz.
crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow.
Shadow. O urso sabe lutar, hein?
Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Ixi, ó, morreu.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well.
Ó, caramba.
Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
Ixi, foi ferida.
The whites grow bolder by the day.
Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider. I need to go back.
Are you all right? You don't look well.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bison-ear.
Ah, acho que ela lança algum feitiço, mano, que...
Did you not hear me?
Que faz... Ixi.
Fulgorn! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Bison-ear.
Olha lá. Falei que era um feitiço.
You're losing control.
Moleque. Isso é louco, hein, mano. Que bagulho é esse aí?
What was
velho?
that? It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Amigo, amigo, esquece da espadada que eu te dei.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. You said yourself, House Forrester is in danger. This is our chance to do something about it.
É, mas e esse North Grove aí?
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Eita, cadê a minazinha, velho? Eita. Olha, tá toda mulambenta, coitada, mano. E agora, hein? Será que dá pra fugir? Ixi, tem alguém chorando.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
Sim, isso é verdade. O que é isso? Dentes.
Oh God! Those are human teeth.
Fia, você tá numa cadeia, velho. Você acha que tem o quê? Sangue, lógico.
Oh, looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
E essa tocha aí?
No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Sim, então. Pega isso aí. Tem uma fechadura aqui. Tem um balde.
Oh, disgusting.
É o balde, é o banheiro aí, fia. Você tá querendo luxo a essa altura do campeonato? Tem uma porta. Bom, agora acho que só dá pra fazer a porta, né? Vamos ver.
Jailer!
O que tem.
Please!
Shut it!
Please come here!
Quem que é? Vai, fia.
Hey, get away from there.
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
Gods, woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me!
Ixi, mas tá doido.
Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that.
Tá bom, então vende sua alma, sua lazarenta.
What would you do in my place?
Tentaria escapar.
I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Maldito.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
O que ele vai fazer, esse maluco, mano? Pega a tocha e dá uma
What?
na
Nothing to
têmpora.
say.
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time. Enough! I've come to talk. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely betray me the first chance he gets. And I realized I'd overlooked something of great value. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Ixi.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagined less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive.
Ah, mano, é muito, velho. Existe bagulho chamado honra, velho.
So, Mira, what do you say?
You will never have Ironwrath. And you will never have me.
What?
Eu prefiro morrer, velho.
I'd rather die.
É, isso aí mesmo. Eu tenho honra, velho.
Fine. Have it your way.
E o molequinho, coitado, vou deixar o moleque morrer? Isso é louco? Vamos lá perder a cabeça. Tá, é osso.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which is why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I thought he was getting help.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. There's nothing that will save him now. Which is why I needed to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
it's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
Vai viver ou não vai viver? Vixe. Bom, não prometi nada, né? Então... esse lugar aí é bem misterioso, né? Aqui tem um pé de barra aqui, deixa eu ver, tapa-olho preto. Esses caras... o cara tem uns galhos na cabeça, mano. Isso é louco, João. Eu não tô gostando muito disso aqui não, mano. O cara parece bagulho de magia negra, sei lá. Ixi, mano. O que vai acontecer, velho?
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
What are you doing with that knife?
It's meant for you.
Garrett, is that you? It's me, Cotter. I'm here. Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her? Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you. I thought they took her away. Ah, you have to protect Sylvie. Ah. Cotter! Oh, I can't bear it anymore! Oh.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
You said you'd help him.
I wish I could. But I'm afraid it's too late for that now. But you can still use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It's well deserved. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Please. I can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'm sorry. But I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
Vou arrancar o coração do cara. Você tá louca, mano? Você comeu cocô ou alguma coisa parecida? Vou arrancar o coração do cara vivo, você é louca, mano. Aí, arranca o coração dela aí, ó, aproveita.
Fulgorn Bisonair.
Para de usar esses bagulho, mano, você é louca? Conversa com os caras direitinho.
We must burn the body.
Coitado, hein, mano. Os dois amigos dele. Eu não ia abrir o peito do cara por causa de magia, você é louco?
Your fighters are in place, my lord. Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won. That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher.
Mano, eu vou matar seu pai e seu irmão. Então não adianta você querer trocar ideia que nada vai fazer eu mudar de ideia.
I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
I don't need your sympathy. I agreed to your father's terms, that's all there is to say.
I wish I could believe that. But I know you too well. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father the bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive. No hidden agenda. Just peace. Once and for all.
I trust you, Gwyn.
I know you've lost a lot, and I'm sorry. But things will get better.
Não, não vai não, mano. Vai a hora que seu pai estiver debaixo de 7 palmos.
My father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
Begging your pardon, my lord. I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord. It was the best I could think of. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Of course,
não
my
vou
lord.
desistir não, mano. Mesmo que morra todo mundo aí agora, esse negócio tem que dar certo pelo menos uma vez, mano. Cê é louco, chega de sofrimento, velho. Aí, ó, quero virar esse cara do avô, os dois. Aí, ó.
Elissa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it, then.
Ah, que bom. Tomara que soltem o molequinho, coitado. Aí, mano, finalmente, hein?
My baby.
Enough blubbering. You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You honor us, Lord Whitehill, with your presence. And with this union.
Honor you? I didn't take you for an arse licker, Forrester.
Father, don't bicker. Asher's showing you respect.
Somehow, I doubt it.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye, and get us something to eat. I'm bloody starving.
É agora, moleque.
We thought you'd like to
Cabeças
sit
vão
here,
rolar.
Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
It's just a chair. By all means, sit in it if it makes you feel important.
What? What did you say?
Something not very friendly, Father.
What are you up to, Forrester? You curtsy like your sister one moment, then act the blowhard the next. Do you even have any idea how thin the ice is here?
Calm down, Father. Ash has been amongst sellswords so long. He's forgotten how to behave.
Teach him some manners, then.
É osso, mano. Você não sabe o que você responde, velho. Senta logo aí, mano, que vocês vão ser virados do avesso. Vão ficar igual esse porco aí que tá em cima da mesa. Isso. Senta de boa.
Rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your banner men look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester? Something's not right.
Você, seu trouxa.
I can feel it.
You're not enjoying the party?
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you Forresters. No manners. At least Roderick had enough decency to carry a proper conversation. Maybe I should have kept him alive after all. Sit down, Forrester.
Father, please.
Perhaps we should have more wine.
I've had enough fucking wine. They betrayed us!
Eu nem dei o sinal, os caras já começaram a matar, velho. Ixi, o molequinho, velho. Mata ele. Aê, toma no bucho. Não deixa ele fugir não, mano. Aí, agora, vai. Não deixa ele fugir não, velho. É, vai lá, mano. Toma. Mas ainda... Ah, mano, você luta muito mais do que esse cara aí, vai. Olé! Ixi, apertei. Olé! Olé! Ai, queima essa cara aí, feia. Igual você fez com meu irmão, seu trouxa.
For my brothers!
Tinha que cortar a cabeça também, pá. Ixi.
It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Droga, mano. Ela deu uma facada no bucho, traíra, velho. Família de traíra. Isso é louco, mano. Ah, se ele morrer vai ser zoado, hein? Aí a mina vai perder a cabeça. Mais um irmão morto. Só vai sobrar o molequinho, mano.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking Foresters! Take down the gate!
Agora vedou, hein?
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
Vai ter que matar esse cara aí, esse
Your
trouxa.
wound. Get them to safety.
Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, Mother.
Ele tá machucado, mano.
Forrester! Our lord is here!
Run for your lord!
He's here!
Eita, estão matando os aldeões.
My lord, your command.
We have to retake the gate!
We have to retake the gate! Butcher those bastards!
Mata logo esse cara, mano. Esse cara não morre, velho.
This is the war you promised, Mr. Rossi.
It's not over yet!
To Asher!
Ixi, agora azedou de vez, mano. Ai! Ai! Olé, toma no bucho também. Facada dupla no bucho. Ah, mano. Ixi, sanduíche.
Keep up the arrows!
The cowards have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Vai. Estoura na cara desse idiota aí, ó. Vai atrás dele, mano. Vai. Ixi. Ah, tava fácil demais.
Forrester, you've come a long way to die.
Olé. Vamos dançar. Pega a lança. Toma na testa, mano. Toma. Ixi, essa armadura aí é muito dura, velho.
Let's see you live up to your reputation.
Ixi, agora azedou.
Rally to your lord!
Ixi, esse cara ele é forte. Vai agora. Aí, agora é só arrancar a cabeça, velho. Eita. Ai, sai, zica.
Let go of my son!
Forrester!
Ixi.
Mother!
Eita, mano. Vai morrer todo mundo mesmo, velho. Toma na goela também. Ai, desgraçado. Arranca a cabeça dele fora logo, velho. Vai. Isso. Gira a espada agora. Desgraçado, mano. Matou a mãe e agora o cara vai morrer também, velho. Ixi. Nossa, a família inteira, mano.
My son.
Coitada, velho. Portão aí. Eita, agora já era. agora já era. Aí, ó.
My lord, we have to get you.
Arrows ready.
Olha lá. Ô, Sina, famíliazinha. Nossa, velho. Ô, famíliazinha miserável, hein? Olha. Ah, já era, velho.
Iron from ice.
My lord, we have to get you out of here!
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
Save yourself.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day.
O cara tomou uma facada no bucho master lá, mano. Ele vai morrer também, ó. Aí, ó. E a menina filha, vixi. Isso é louco, mano. O cara tomou uma facada que arrebentou uma espadada e o cara tá vivo ainda, mano. É, o inverno está chegando. Já está chegando, não, já chegou, né? Porque... Ô, famíliazinha miserável, mano. Só zica, a família parece que tá amaldiçoada, velho. A hora que você pensa que você vai conseguir alguma coisa, só dá coisa errada, mano. Agora a esperança é esse maluquinho aí. Queima logo, antes que o cara levanta.
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend.
Vou dar o último adeus aí. Coitado. O cara ajudou bastante, tirou a gente da cadeia lá e tal. Os dois amigos dele lá da muralha já era. Pelo menos esse aí não vai virar White Walker, né?
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
Cara, não sei, velho.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
É, vamos voltar pra lá, ué. Vou ficar fazendo o que aí? Essa batalha aí não pertence a gente. Essa batalha é do Jon Snow e da Daenerys Targaryen. Isso aí não vai ajudar a gente em nada, ficar aí lutando com o caminhante branco.
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Vai perder a cabeça, coitado. Só se a Cersei intervir aí, né? Vamos lá, mano. Cabeça erguida aí. Olha ela, Sarah lá, ó. Problema não, mano. Todo mundo já morreu. Mais um morrer, outro morrer, não vai fazer muita diferença não.
Bring forth the next prisoner.
Vamos lá, mano. É nóis. Sou eu, mano.
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Shameful! Take her head! Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Mira Forrester,
vamos morrer com
in the
honra.
sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame!
Raven!
Kill her!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent!
Traitor!
Iron from ice! A brave
She's innocent! Oh, noble death!
Kneel.
Vamos lá, mano. Vamos morrer com honra, velho. Não dá. Pega a espada aí. Vai, tá bom. O cara tá dando bica aí pra quê? Já era, fia. Sinto muito. Eu tentei. Já. Coitado, hein, mano. Cê é louco, João. Família inteira sucumbindo, mano.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? a child lord. Ethan the Wise. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion, when I'd clearly forbade it. And that day she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the Twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Reek, I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But he didn't even have the courage to stab me with my own blade. Needless to say, I wasn't too impressed. And I was hardly surprised to hear he didn't last long. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was cocky, surely, but he wasn't uncharming. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And he impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect.
Loyalty, friendship, respect. Without them, we have nothing. I don't know if Mira ever understood that, Grandmother. I know she told me the truth about Sarah, but she also broke a promise to Sarah to keep a secret. In the end, I respect that she was willing to do whatever it took to get what she wanted. But at so high a cost.
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They fought hard, I'll give them that, but they were reckless. Shrewd when they should have been bold. Impetuous to the last. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Tá, e aí? Caramba, acabou? Dois moribundo, coitado. Mano, se esse cara viver, velho. Só se alguém muito bonzinho achar ele, porque o cara tá com a tripa toda rasgada, velho.
Asher?
My lord.
Nossa, eles viveram.
We don't have much time. They may have won this battle,
Ixi, traíra.
but they will not win this war.
Caramba, traíra. Ah, mas é que ele não gostava do Roderick, né? Mas do Asher ele gostava. A Besca. Que bom que ela sobreviveu. No final só vai sobrar esse moleque aí. É, sentinela, ó, cara de miserável. É isso aí, galera. Então, terminamos aí o episódio 6. Terminamos a série. A não ser que a Telltale produza mais algum episódio. Não se esqueçam aí de dar o like no vídeo, se inscreve no canal. Deixa seu comentário aí se você gostou, beleza? E se você não gostou também, é claro, né? Todo mundo tem direito de dar a sua opinião. E até o próximo vídeo, galera. Eu tô indo nessa. Fui! Tchau, tchau! Um abraço!